Welcome to Onivia, League of Legends highlights. These are the best highlights from today's LCS matchup.
Will work his way to the blue buff, so both junglers should be finishing around 3:05 or before that time. But Dokla, because he has priority in this lane, he's going to face check this brush and force Boogie off. He still has smite, but the fact that Boogie is deterred, and he actually kill him here,
wow, he's deep.
It might be possible. Dokla still has flash if he wants to go super all in. Boogie's going to stop him, and an early flash from Boogie ensures. But now Dokla is overcommitted for the play, and he might as well just die to minions, try to hopefully get an execute and not give kill gold, but unfortunately not enough time has passed. Boogie gets first blood.
Okay, but the extra member for NRG making his way up in FBI on the roam. It does mean bottom side is 2v1 for Huhi too.
And he doesn't have flash from the prior skirmish before. Zeyzal is going to lead the charge here. CC is down. Ignite is ticking once again. And B-Boy's gifted the kill, but hang on. FBI with the follow-up, then Requiem from Contract since he had the extra camp advantage. Can they just get a little bit more damage? Nicely done from Palafox with the W.
FBI is cooking there. He flashes over, he gets the snare onto Insanity, gets just enough damage with Contract's ult as well. And they first strike money. Zeyzal's back out and roaming though, so we've got desynced support roam timers again. And they have the ward down there that's seeing the end of the recall for FBI. So Shopify know they've got power play up on top side of the map. And look at the wraparound. Leona is coming along with Boogie. Big Dokes, you are under attack.
Dokla is going to try to clear out this minion wave as fast as possible to the skies onto the minion wave. Flashes the Grasping Roots, but the Stranglethorn AoE is too big for him to dodge. Shopify pick up another kill.
Zeyzal taking some early tower shots to allow Boogie to walk through the tower and then uses his flash to get out afterwards and grabbing, ensuring this kill up there with Dokla. Get some extra turret plate money for the Gnar. Get a little bit tanky so that he can join for some team fights.
Zeyzal was fishing for contracts. Meanwhile, B-Boy might be in trouble. Requiem does a decent amount of damage, below 50% HP, but Boogie and Zeyzal are here for the counter. Solar Flare will find Huhi with the slow. B-Boy goes in with the Killer Instinct. FBI now ticking from the Ignite, and he is popped by B-Boy. Huhi could be next. Still no flash available. Turns on to B-Boy, tries to get a kill traded back, but the barrier keeps B-Boy alive.
Really good counter here from Shopify. They had Gnar pushing on the bottom side the whole time, so a bunch of turret plate money for... Huh? We needed to see the beginning of that. B-Boy just gets annihilated. I mean, full credit to FBI and Huhi here in the mid lane. But like that pick, I want to see the beginning of that pick.
Just pop him.
Investigating Mr. B-Boy here. Thank you, observers. And it's just a good hook from Huhi. B-Boy tries to run in a straight line away from the hook.
Oh, man. And meanwhile, the action does not stop for NRG. They pumped down Fake God as well on the bottom side of the map. He had burned flash, but it was not enough to escape. And Dokla and FBI will take out this turret as well.
I was like when the Nihilists are using minions too, like they're even though they're giving up Dragon, I think they should be able to stick around here and also even at least one of the outer towers. Yeah. Boogie's going to come support alive, although they do defend their solo lane split pusher. So that's pretty good. Another Gromp being stolen though. Contracts back at it. Continue farming and counter jungling.
And meanwhile, Dokla was on the bottom side of the map, but had to step away from the tower since Boogie was answering with a little bit of pressure of his own, shadowing Fake God to make sure that he wasn't in any danger. The rest of the front line steps up, and they can ensure that Boogie does not have to flash. That's a summoner spell gone from Huhi.
Yeah, and they've got Prio towards the Baron here, so it forces a face check from Shopify.
Dredge line onto Zeyzal. Solar Flare completely whiffs. The rest of Fake God tries to step on up, gets one on a Huhi, and the Stranglethorn starting to do some work. Palafox is popped by Insanity, and NRG are forced to run, but he's still got the Requiem. Who is he gonna pop? The Malignance and the Leandry should burn Zeyzal down, and they get a trade kill back.
Oh, look at Fake God's HP too. Fake God was blinking. He was like a tick away there for a second. Almost also going down to it, but Contracts didn't quite farm hard enough, Rafa. He needed like one more amp tome or something.
And it's so huge for Shopify to win that fight. They immediately snowball that into the third dragon of the game, denying NRG to beat.
He has been so active for Shopify, and we just saw there, you know, going in, Leona ultimate, got the Karthus flash. Now they're starting up the Baron.
He is locked down. He tries to get the death charge on a couple members, but he is popped. Here comes the teleport from Palafox, but he's got to immediately skate over on the right side of that big rock because he did not want to get jumped by the remaining members of Shopify.
Other thing to talk about with Zeyzal is his setup on Baron.
Yeah, when you start firing from a screen away. Not at that point yet, thankfully for Shopify fans, as NRG trying to fight their way back into the Baron pit, but here comes the power of that Zyra as they're starting to unleash the plants, Stranglethorn, and raging the plants to accelerate this Baron take. Contracts is known for Baron steals, but he doesn't have flash and he cannot find the late ways to secure it as it is a Baron for Shopify. They're going to continue to engage. Solar Flare skirts up the fight. NRG trying to continue. Requiem will give them a little bit more damage on the back half of it, but Shopify managing to escape once again from the...
I mean, they're still down 2k gold and an extra dragon, but with this Baron buff, see what they can cook.
NRG trying to see if they can withstand the defense, while Shopify having this Baron buff on their side will make short work. Oh, meanwhile, Palafox in a 1v1 against Fake God almost gets obliterated, but the flash... Don't tell me Fake God flashed into the wall. That would be really tragic. It's Palafox managing to escape. Fake God still has teleport. Palafox does not. So Fake God wants to join the fight, but Shopify seemingly got what they wanted in that tier 2.
They get the tier 2, and they should be able to pick up this dragon for free, no problem, because the benefit here of pushing on bottom side, you have full vision coverage leading up to the dragon. They've got the Baron buff. Shopify, or NRG, have full reset though, and they're going for a pick.
Right onto Contracts. He still has flash, but the CC is too strong, and he is gone. NRG will now continue the fight. The Requiem from the After Death passive will deal some damage, but another Locket Shield prevents too much of that burst being lethal on the side of Shopify.
That's the danger when you're retaking area that you just left. Shopify had pushed on bottom, full vision coverage of the jungle, and they get another pick, a key pick here. NRG, though, without their jungler, are trying to come check. Baron-empowered recalls mean that nobody gets caught.
Palafox had the right idea of where they could have been waiting, but just not fast enough since they had the Baron-empowered recall. 4,000 HP on the Dragon.
Zeyzal.
Can they get in there? It is secured by FBI, but now Zeyzal threatening with a flank. Contracts is still dead for another 5 seconds, so he would not be able to help. It's all on the NRG 4-man core to run the hell out of there. Boogie has now joined the fight thanks to the power of Hextech portals, who is going to step up front. Zeyzal's into the back line. Dokla and FBI are trying to kite up this one on back. Palafox pops one. Dokla falls. The rest of NRG all in the Palafox, but he's gone, and Fake God finds one with an R ulti, scooping Huhi right back into Shopify. Triple for B-Boy, and FBI and Contracts will hold the line for now, but a massive swing for Shopify.
No Karthus ultimate here either, so they...
There's still a couple of minutes before Baron is up on the table for the taking, but Shopify are still taking this advantage. We'll steamboat it into...
I'm pretty happy to take that one. Tier 2 turret along with the extra kill here, but look at the gold graph. Shopify have fought their way all the way back, and they want more.
He doesn't have flash. Solar Flare lands right in true on top of the jungler for NRG. Shopify are going to continue the chase here, but just still down without a flash for this upcoming Baron fight. Dokla also down a flash. So it's very scary for them to step up and try and threaten Shopify backline members, because then they are susceptible of getting picked off by the Solar Flare, which lands on Contracts once again. Nice interrupt by Who. He stops the Zenith's Blade, but Zeyzal's going to continue. Fake God teleported in and looks for the flank as well. Shopify is still trying to continue the engage as they pop Contracts, but here comes the Requiem. The Symphony of Destruction will pop two. NRG finding a fight back for themselves as the rest of Shopify's backline are forced to run.
NRG do get two, but so does Shopify. Palafox wants more, though. He wants to make a big play. He got the slow on to B-Boy. That's not going to be enough, though.
Insanity is trying to pepper with these rockets from the right side, but it's not going to...
And it's going to be just like game number 1, Rafa. They're going to trade Dragon Soul for Baron.
Okay.
Shopify are like, hey, we did this trade.
On their side of the map. And this is where, as we alluded to at the beginning of the draft, how this composition works. Shock Blast. Whittle them down. And if they are low enough to execute, Dawning Shadow Requiem, but Contracts gets engaged on and he's popped! Shopify making another quick pick. And with the timing of the Locket Shield from Zeyzal...
You've got a big wave on the bottom side.
Yep.
Full minute, 20 seconds. Plus the giant wave here.
This turret is gone. It's still another 12 seconds before Contracts is back on the map, and he will not have Requiem for another fight if Shopify want to take it. But they can play it patiently, they can play it methodically.
B-Boy. The sniper, 50% on the Karthus already.
Good. And Fake God, his Mega Gnar is about to time out, but they're trying to burn through this Elder. Contracts cannot get in range. Surely this Elder is secured by Shopify. And now NRG, they have to be careful about tangoing further with this squad, as the poke cannot take any fight. Now Shopify, they are going to be at their strongest they've ever been this entire
They're
game.
Galaxy Brain. Shopify are actually Galaxy Brain. They learned from... Can you bring up the topic of the ADs?
True.
AD champions? Marksman champions?
Yeah, just
Not saying there is an issue. Ready for some more action. We're only 40 minutes in, though, so...
rev up here. Shopify, they're hammering away at that first inhibitor on the bot side. It's cleanly taken. Next turret in the mid lane could fall next. Dokla looking for that poke, doesn't quite land it. Through the minion wave. Second inhibitor should fall. Solar Flare just scatters energy away from the minion wave. And now it is 2 minion waves being empowered by that Baron buff. They're starting to pound these turrets down. Energy, will they force the fight? Fake God jumps in, still has flash, but he's not in danger yet. As Energy are trying to fish for something. Death Charge canceled out by the stasis by Boogie. Well played. Dawning Shadow and Requiem is going to do a little bit more damage. Boogie, will he burn down to the Malignants and the Leandries? It's going to be close, but Insanity has picked off Dokla thanks to the Elder buff. Energy are now down a member. Insanity does not have teleport, so he cannot rejoin the fight. Fake God could if he wanted to recall and teleport back in. And it looks like...
where Shopify get to push in and do a lot here on this tower. Dokla's going to be able to clear them out pretty quickly, though, honestly. He clears out mid, moves over. Palafox popped the shield bow, though.
That was a lot of damage from B-Boy. Is forced to pop the stasis. Energy are going to try to surround him. He flashes over the wall from the dredge line. Here comes the Requiem. Zeyzal should have the locket shield to block out some of that damage. He does. B-Boy still alive.
I know, on Energy.
He's going to drag it out.
They went for the infinite scaling champion in the Mega Long series.
Oh, they're going to teleport. They're going to try to end the base. They're going. Fake God. Double teleport from Insanity and Fake God. Energy, someone has to go back. Dokla and Palafox are both TPing back into the base. It's going to be a split screen moment. 3k HP on the Elder. Contracts was already taken out of the fight. Elder, who will secure it? Wait, Contracts secure the Elder in the after death passive. And now Dokla and Palafox are empowered. Shopify will not get the base Wraith off. Fake God is forced out of the defensive base, and he's popped by Elder. Oh my goodness, this game is insane.
Did you see? I knew already the result the whole time because we saw the player cam of Insanity the whole time with his head on his hand there. It is Energy that have the ace. It is Energy that are going to ensure that chat was right. And I was right this time. we are not going longer than the first game. Wait, 28 seconds on Insanity. Okay, yeah.
They have enough time.
Boogie's up at 12.
Yeah,
How much?
12 seconds.
What can Boogie do here? Hold on.
We're gonna see if he can cook here, chat.
Wait.
Palafox and Dokla tanking up the turrets so they can protect the minion wave. Both of the Nexus turrets will fall, and surely this should be Energy overcoming the odds once again to take this series against Shopify.
These were the best highlights from today's LCS matchup. Click that subscribe button faster than Ramus can say, okay. See you on the next one.